something else.
All right. Welcome to what is this? Soul Tales episode 44. I'm gonna get rid of this graphic right here. Hold on 1 second. Oh, episode 44. It's your boy Kaleo. There's CB. There's E-Rich. Soul Tales back in the day. I swore I had you on the solo cam, but look, there's no need to. All the surprises are the way. It's just 3 of us tonight. Our money, God knows where the hell our money is. Nobody knows.
He's at a rumor has it that he's at a golf tournament as a spectator.
Oh, he did. Okay, he did check in at one point. I just talked to
the Easy Shoe and Fashion Report.
He's working his way back. Hopefully, we'll have Be Easy back sooner than later. And then Cardo is on hiatus for now. So
yeah,
hey, it's just us 3. I think we can handle that.
Just us, and
we all got the same background, and we
have to talk sneakers.
Do we have to? I mean, we don't have to.
No. I'm saying like we're forcing ourselves. We're only allowed to talk sneakers tonight, and that's fun.
That's fine. That's absolutely fine. CB, what's good with you, bro?
Dude, well, for one, just letting everybody know, I don't got control of the comments since I wasn't here last week. So
you missed that. A lot of people were congratulating you, were wondering how you got Juneteenth off, and everybody else was working, but
I mean, it wasn't actually Juneteenth itself, you know what I mean? But it was dope. It was fun. And then it was also Father's Day weekend. So I actually put so many miles on my car just because I was traveling Thursday, Friday for a birthday party. And then it was a 7-hour drive from where I was down to my pops' place. So but it was cool. My siblings were there. We're all, just got to spend Father's Day weekend with my pops and everything. So, but the thing, just a lot of driving, bro. So I came back and immediately had to get an oil change like that. That's, service light came on. It was like, yo, bro, go spend some money on the car real quick. So
that's a grown man thing to like have to do and think of. Like, you used to get up and spend your days, like maybe, get ready to go to the mall, get ready to do other things. But when you realize you got to schedule oil changes,
right?
And, car maintenance.
There are parts of adulting that are really cool. You know what I mean? Like I can technically eat ice cream whenever I want, no one who's going to stop me, but yeah, car maintenance, scheduling trips to the dentist, my optometrist, I'm running low on contacts. Adulting sucks sometimes.
This is true. This week, I went and got an oil change and a wheel alignment in the same day.
I hope you were done after that.
Well, yeah, somewhat. And this was on my day off. I had to work on my day. Like I had to physically go out and do things. Like adulting is rough these days. E, what's good with you, bro?
What's going on? It's good to see the bro CB back in action. You know what I'm saying? World Cup in about another less than 30 minutes. I know Kendall and Snarky are probably ready for these people to leave the shit out of the area where they currently live. You dig? The parentals just went on vacation. So, listen, man, everything is good. Everything is good, man. We here.
Danny said, but did you use a coupon? Actually, I did. And you know what? So it's a couple things. Use a coupon, but then also let them know who sent you there. Because if it's one of their ongoing customers is was there, they get a good deal too. Like, this is good stuff. Real quick, let's see who we got here. Ubi, Uncle Dandy, good to see you. Kendall B Show, Jen Glenn, Real Estate Poppy, Nisa, and I think that is it for now. A couple other people watching. Okay, so the week has been, I'm getting back into the idea of working at least a few days a week now, right? I try the ideal position would be to work Monday through Thursday and be home on Fridays. That's going to happen sooner than later, but be home on Fridays and where I can focus in on things that needs to be focused on, right? But it's been a week. I got some cool stuff off the truck. Like I really should start a segment of like what did I get off the truck this week?
For real though.
I should. I mean, because I at this point have sold 2 TVs to my barber, and they're like 55-inch TVs, right? Because I'm taking them off the truck, and then there's some tools that John is going to get from me. There's yeah. Oh, real quick. For Father's Day, I did do me and John and my kid went to the crab feast. That was fun.
Demoted to my kid, huh? They don't even get a name. Just my kid.
My kid.
Fill in the blank. Y'all better have gotten the photos. Otherwise, you don't know who he's talking about.
It was a fellas day out. Shout out to Rerun. Tia's husband, he was there. I got to hang out with him and talk to him for a little bit. No Tia, no Shelly Shells. Yeah, some miscommunication there, but there will be have some other meetups later on this year. But it was a good crowd piece. It was good just to hang out and chill, and be at a crab feast for 5 hours and just all you can eat. It's cool.
That's like great summer vibes. You know what I mean?
It's amazing.
Warm weather vibes for sure.
Amazing. And look, I managed to stay low carb. Like, I don't know if y'all know, like, I'm like heavily back in that realm of focusing on doing the right things. So yeah, it was a good day. It's a good day. All right. With all that said, E has the comments tonight. So you still have it from last week.
I didn't have it last week.
You didn't have him last week? CB wasn't here. Who had him?
You did.
No. All right. Well, let's do this. Yeah. All right. With all that, hold on. We'll get to the comments. Let's go ahead and get to Soul Report. Where are we going to start at? Let's start. Oh, maybe I need to remove that comment.
Unintentionally continuing the funniest bit.
Yeah, I know
that this show has, man. God damn.
All right, let's start here because I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say. So, Pharrell this week is stirring up a little bit of controversy with his latest LV sneaker, the Combi, or the Combi, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Pharrell debuted a new low-cut crocodile shoe, which everyone is calling the Louis Vuitton Vans. The build of the shoe is definitely a classic low-cut skate profile. This is called Van to reply in Pharrell's IG post, quote-unquote, oh, bet. Even more hilarious, the Combi is the name of the Volkswagen hippie van. So it seems like a little bit of trolling maybe going on unintentionally, or people are just, the internet is just on one and finding everything they can do to find. So if you don't know, Pharrell is the creative director, I'm assuming, of Louis Vuitton. So he's been in charge of their shoes, fashion line for the last past, let's say 3 years, maybe 4. Probably closer to the 3 side, right? And he's also still with Adidas. So he's like double duties. But anyways, the top shoe, if you're looking at this silhouette or the picture, the top shoe is the Louis Vuitton version, where you see it's probably a more updated version of the van, which is
the one with the crazy leather. You'll never guess.
Crazy leather and like the brown tab on the back. Now, yes, these shoes are very, very similar, but coming to Pharrell's aid, was my guy, Tyler, the creator, who said that this skater profile look, Van is not the first one to do this profile. This is a classic low cut profile skater profile shoe. So I don't know what these shoes are going to retail. I was trying to find the price and I was trying to find out when they release. Not that I could afford them currently, but I do like the crocodile touch on them. But let's go around. Guys, what do you think about Pharrell's Louis Vuitton combi? And yeah, I mean, do they reminisce or they have some similar features of the Van to you?
I mean, they definitely got the similar features. I mean, it's funny that, of course, they got a colorway that's damn near identical. You know, that's. I feel like if there was like a few different details, like don't have the fucking black line, then I honestly, you take the black line out of there, I feel like most people aren't, you know, causing a ruckus or whatever. But we know how the sneaker game is. There's a lot of imitation, if we want to call it that, whether and that legitimate, illegitimate, you know what I'm talking about. So and we see this with the supposed high fashion stuff all the time, you know, so it's nothing new. If anything, it's good publicity for Vans. Shout out to Vans. You always got to have some Vans in the collection and ready to go. So if anything, I think they're getting a little publicity boost, and whoever needs the crocodile, I guess Pharrell's got your back.
they're like kind of like a they're just like a high luxury, you know, boat shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like skater / boat shoe. I mean, you know, because again, nobody who wears Vans on a regular basis, you know, the way that you fuck up a pair of Vans in a matter of like 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? The time you walk out of your house and get to your car, there's a scuff on your Vans already. You know what I'm saying? So this kind of the same thing. The fact that it's a whole bunch of lines, you know, colorways, and you know, if you throw maybe the Louis stuff on the side, like you said, instead of the, you know, take away the black line, maybe throw the LV sign on the white area, kind of like embossed in it or something. But at the same time, it's like we called this out, I want to say a couple of years ago, when they were somebody made a shoe that looked like or Adidas did a shoe that looked like the fucking Balenciagas, but Balenciaga got that off of somebody else as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, so there's no true originality when it comes to this stuff. You know what I mean? It's kind of like they just put their own spin on it and they just go that way. But I mean, either or, get you a pair of red Vans or get you some luxury, you know, leather, you know, Louis Vuitton shits that probably cost half of your rent. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, definitely. So if you look at the black stripe doesn't go all the way around. Oh, that was a move to make there. And then the brown tab on the back. But I mean, there's only so many ways you can make this silhouette of a shoe, right? There's only so many different things you can do to it. And at this point, to make it a Louis Vuitton, you just add the expensive crocodile skin on it, and you take out some of the stitching, or you just change the stitching pattern around. But there's only so many ways you could do it. And just to make it expensive, you just name it, give it a Louis Vuitton logo, and bada bing, bada boom. Would you buy these?
Yes. The red pair, of course.
I like the brown pair. I mean, I definitely would wear the red pair, but the brown pair underneath, if you see, that's another colorway. Those are of the classic Louis Vuitton kind of brown. I like that.
And those definitely got like a Pharrell vibe to them with all the colors, you know. So, you know, I'm the price is the price guy. I'm assuming these are a hefty price. Like you're gonna need to get some creatine in the wallet to be copping these joints.
Yeah, it's not on my list. All right. let's go here. So we've been talking about players getting their signature shoes and the ladies getting their signature shoes. So after wearing Kobe's for almost her first year in the league, Caitlin Clark, Nike has officially unveiled the Caitlin 1. The shoe drops October 1st of this year. Price is set to be around $140. Shoe will feature new Opticast technology on the upper. The nodes from the letter C and the number 2. They form the letter C and the number 2. If you get close enough, those little specks are C's and 2s. Cushion midsoles are Airzoom turbos. And so this is definitely, to me, a step down from wearing the Kobe. I'm not really feeling the silhouette. The silhouette kind of looks like a cross of the Ja from last year and somewhat of a Braun, right? Just feels like it's just kind of a marriage between the two. On foot, it looks okay. Better than just like the stock photo. But if you see the on foot with the sock, it looks a little better. But no. But it's very fitting for her, I believe. And so thoughts. Caitlin Clark finally getting her signature shoe.
This is one of those, she should have took the Jalen Brunson approach and just wore Kobe's and not maybe did her own line.
Absolutely tomatoes.
I don't know, bro. It looks like there was no creativity to this, like other than because they always try to incorporate the name with the number or something like that. But I feel like Asia didn't do that with hers. It wasn't a let's incorporate numbers or what, it was just let's build a dope shoe. You know what I'm saying? A dope silhouette. I feel like this kind of feels forced. You know what I mean? And why not kind of display some and get like a fan reaction? I mean, they're gonna be the reaction, right, to the people who just say oh, she's finally got her shoe. But she could have wore some shit that was probably leaning towards this kind of silhouette outside of it not being her shoe. I mean, they do it all the time where you don't know what that shoe is. Could be a prototype, could be a one-off, a PE. But her PEs for Kobe was, she could have wore PEs for Kobe and still probably, you know what I'm saying, got a better off shoe than this.
Could have kept that route. Yeah, Anissa said they need to look more girly. So I think I want to see another. I did see a black colorway, but you can never really tell how they look, even with a solid black colorway either. If you look at the KD 19, the cut of the shoe outside of the design aspect, it is almost very similar to the same cut and angles of the KD 19, and it just looks like they just decided to throw different designs on it. It's not bad, but it's not as good as it could be. Asia's off the break. There was something about Asia's shoe, the first one and now the second one too, where it just is something about it. Just like that. We don't have to bring Anthony Edwards in it, but it was just something about just the shoe. And this one right here, I just don't know. It's fitting for her. And I don't want to say because it's plain, but it's just there's no thrill. No, there's nothing that appeals to me in this shoe.
I mean, shout out to her. She's the third WNBA player with their own signature shoe. So shout out to her for that. I'm gonna assume for the same reason that the Nike Kyries and stuff were one of the number one selling shoes. I'm sure these will actually do numbers on the youth circuit, and and I think it was part of her contract, the Nike deal, that she was going to be getting a signature shoe. So it sounds like, from what I was reading, she's pretty happy. She's happy with it. And let's be honest, I'm at the stage where I'm not going to care about the performance review. I'm not going out to play pickup in these anytime soon. I'm not going out to play pickup at all anytime soon. So that's pretty much what it is. So, but yeah, these don't necessarily move the needle, but I will say, I think the colorway, it reminds me of some of the and this is different brand, but like when T-Mac was doing like the Orlando colorway,
Yep.
like that's what this blue reminds me of. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. I think it's all right, but it's not a needle mover. You know, when we saw Sabrina's shoe, we're like, oh, that's kind of just like it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like a Kobe, you know what I mean? And they just added a little bit of flair to it. Asia's was obviously, you know, kind of like a dive into her personality, the way that they expressed it.
Deladon is a dope shoe.
Yeah. So, you know, we'll see with this joint.
Yeah, I mean, they look flat. Like they really don't. They almost look like a volleyball shoe. Like
they do remind me of some like runners and stuff from like the mid 2000s, like the early 2010s and stuff.
It doesn't look like it has any basketball technology in it. But again, I mean, you know, compared to where they're making shoes now. But so if you want them, again, they drop October 1st, 26. As we are finding out, most of the shoes that we want that are basketball shoes are not going to drop until the season begins, not the end of the season. So, yeah, $140. I need to see a different colorway just to make a better decision. And then also, you see how they have the fins or the gills or whatever that is on the side of the shoe? If they do something creative with that, like if they, you know, kind of, again, it's very reminiscent of the last jaw, how, you know, what they did with that. So this fall.
I guess I just don't see how they can like kind of freak colorways with this, right? Like Asia's shoe from like, especially her second shoe. I mean, again, listen, we are who we are, bro. She had on shoes the other night that mimicked
oh yeah,
Uno.
Yeah,
she did the Uno version of a shoe. She did the Rugrats with, you know what I mean? Like, I don't see how can you, outside of like a solid colorway, right? Because now she's probably gonna have a pink one, probably a yellow one, and then whatever happened to at least like maybe doing that first initial drop with like your team color though.
Nobody does a team color anymore. It's crazy. Asia had straight up pink, and then like the next one was like that crazy blue. Right now, it's crazy how you don't have to have the match of your.
The dude's got a different colorway every couple of days. We were talking about that, you know. So
sure. You know what I mean? Filipino AEs are dropping in the next month.
I saw that.
Not only the one that sent the first time, but there's a low.
That's like red, orange, you know. Coming from my coins, man. Coming from my coins.
Also, trying to hit your pockets. Kith and Ronnie Fag and New Balance celebrate 15-year anniversary, 15-year relationship with the debut of an original silhouette, the 2011. Okay. The launch of the first ever silhouette as part of the Kith and New Balance 15th anniversary collection will be commemorated with the opening of New Balance at Kith, a collaborative store located on the lower level of the Kith West Hollywood flagship. 2011 represents the culmination of Ronnie Fag and New Balance's 15-year relationship, adding a new chapter to their story. After collaborating on more than 30 silhouettes, wow, it's been that many? 30 silhouettes. This is this anniversary marks the first original New Balance silhouette designed by Fag. Development began 2 years ago with the aim of adding a modern heritage-inspired running model to the brand's heralded archive. Wow. I mean, yeah. Not only there's, I'm assuming, 2 suede colorways and 2 leather, 2 suede pattern fabric shoes and then leather.
Yeah.
Any one of these stands out for you? Well, I try to find the price of these things.
Yep. Very top ones. The very top ones for me.
Yeah. As soon as I saw those, same reaction.
The burgundy suede. I like the green suede, but the burgundy is nice too.
I mean, call those the red velvet joints or something. You know what I'm saying? Like them shits is hard. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's a good color tone that they did for that New Balance. They didn't, you know, at the end of the day, it's always about like the presentation. I think they also peep game on like the material. right? Like he's very meticulous about the materials that he uses on his shoes. Like,
Yep.
clearly, I think all of us probably have at least one, type of kith something, you know what I mean? And you know exactly what you're getting when you purchase that. I'm also like, damn, like as if the Malibu kith store wasn't enough. Now they got to open up this shit, and it's
Hollywood.
the combination.
There's clothes to go with it too, right? I believe it looks like there's like a clothes collection, but then apparel collection are available Monday the 29th at all Kith stores, Kith Toronto, and online 11 a.m. So if anybody wants to try to get their hands on a pair of these, June 29th, online, unless you can go to the Kith flagship store and try to pick these things up.
What's that raffle looking like?
And I was trying to see the price. Like, I don't see anything. I'm assuming these are probably under the 250 range, right?
Yeah, I would say 250 would be like probably the
high end.
Yeah, but then again, you never know. You never know.
I was looking for the price. Like the
New Balances were $200 when we were complaining about Jordans being $200, and it was just regular for New Balance, you know. So they've been doing that for a long time. So I don't want to undercut it because we're like 20 years later.
Okay, $200. So the leather, the leathers, at least the burgundy leather is $200. Let's see, the brown leather is $200. Let's go to the suedes, $200. Okay, so $200, not bad. That is very reasonable. $200 reasonable, but yeah, that's reasonable compared to what it could have been. Yeah, not bad. I would definitely go after the suede pair over the leathers.
Agreed.
Those are fine leathers too, by the way. Cardo was good. Yeah, Cardo, what's your did you comment on these in the chat? I'm interested to know what you think about these New Balances. He did comment on them?
Yeah.
Okay, I have to go back and check. Yeah. All right.
Gently used Balance.
Gently used. So let's talk about this. Again, we talk about collaborations. I just want to throw this in there. Kendall sent me this.
Of course.
So when Kendall sent me this. So when you start having your folks send you sneaker stories that aren't sneakerheads like that, gotta talk about it. So Adidas and the Care Bears. Now we know that Adidas has always collaborated with outside entities before. We had the Simpsons. They've done Dragon Ball Z. And it makes sense. I believe they've even done the Care Bears before, or somebody has done a bear. They've done at least a bear.
Star Wars stuff. You know, they're a bunch of franchises for sure.
Yeah. So this is going. Thoughts on this? This is different. I'm assuming the fact that they're doing this, the Care Bears are making a comeback, or at least another resurgence, right? Back to work I go. Toy Story, yeah. But I mean, I see some Sambas in there. I see those ZX 1000.
Looks like the Control 5s.
Control 5s. Yeah, and then I see a slide as well. So
yeah,
not bad.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a Care Bear fan, go after them, man.
Yeah, this is more so for the ladies. So the ladies that are in chat, is this something that you guys would be interested in? Like, 'cause none of this really. I mean, maybe the brown Sambas, but I mean, I got a pair of Sambas like that. Anyway, I don't need anything with the Care Bears on it, but I'm just interested, like, who this would appeal to. Like, if the ladies will wear this.
Not only that, but what's again, it looks like they're catering to the adult, like you said, the adult female, not necessarily like the kids look, but especially with the slides, you already know that's right. Like,
those slides will probably do some numbers.
For sure. Slides always go first.
Yeah.
Those look like the house slippers, man. Like, they got the teddy bear on them. Like,
not bad. Okay.
I'm gonna get one of those thrown at me. That's what we're talking about.
All right, so I'm gonna throw this story in here too because it's weird. We talk about how a certain shoe will have a run, right? And We all go after the shoe because it was something different. The colorway was different. It was amazing. It was fire. Everybody had to have them. And then they do a re-release, and now they're sitting. Bro, what happened to the Turo Bravo 4s? I remember when this originally dropped, the hype around, at least, I mean, I got a pair. I remember the hype around having these in the collection was, you had to have them. Because I believe the infrared 6s came out that year too. Like it was around the same time. They were around the same time when Jordan just started doing the red colorway and everything. And these were a must-have. And now they are literally sitting in store and online for you to grab. This shoe didn't age well.
There's a lot of 4s out there.
There is.
And that could be the issue too.
There's a pretty particular very red 4 that came out within the last couple of years. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, and I just thought about why would they chase that with this? Why would they chase this with those? You're right. I didn't put 2 and 2 together about the Nigels.
Currently, right now, StockX, this Toro Bravo, that retail for $220, 163.
I mean, if you want them, go get them. Like it's still a good colorway.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, I feel what Clay was saying. Like I think they've killed the numbers that we coveted as like, younger. Whether it's like I said, the 1s, the 3s, the 11s, the 4s, right? The 5s. They kind of killed those. They're not gonna bring out the ones that we discussed before. Like, what's the pair when Jordan went back to the Wizards with the suitcase?
17.
17.
That's the one that we want. Okay, we might not care for all the colorways, but also not for $300. That's not
right. Yeah, it's just like testing boundaries, and they know folks will get them, and it's just a matter of what the resale is going to do for $300 now. But for these, they are sitting. I mean, and CB, you made a good. I didn't even think about that. These were hot back then, but then again, you just came out with an all red silhouette that kind of changed the game for the 4s, at least for that colorway around for a little bit. And this is right here. Yeah. All right.
And I mean, how many Chicago joints are out right now? You know what I mean? Like they're also a similar, because you got the black. So it's very easy to go cop the Chicago 1 lows, and so I'm not upset because I'm one of those people that I'm pumped that there are J's that people can actually go to the store and get. You know what I mean? Like it's not that long ago that this shit was impossible. So, and it's one of those things that, for us, the OGs can still mean what they mean.
Yeah. All right, real quick. Nike playing in our face.
What the fuck are they doing to me, man?
What are they doing? We know we've been waiting for this silhouette in the blue and black colorway. We know it's returning in 27, right? They say 27. We've been waiting forever for those to return. Cardo even did a retro on them. And as we know, Nike listens to Cardo, and they are going to retro these. But what is this? Now, I do like a good pink silhouette or colorway in certain shoes, but this right here,
not this one, man.
What we're asking for. This is not what we want. We don't want you to take the shoe we've been asking for and dump a different colorway on that it didn't even release the first time around.
I mean, it's part of the fashion week, right? So they're definitely they're definitely playing around with some stuff. But
Flight Posit 3, right?
Yeah. Like the coolest part, in my opinion, outside of just the posit upper right, was the fucking bug eye bubbles on the side, and you're just gonna. They nerfed them, bro. They nerfed like the my favorite aspect of the shoe. And I'll be honest, if I'm playing Super Smash Brothers, Kirby's my favorite character. But I don't know if I would be stomping around in these, man. I don't know.
No.
Bring those the royal blue joints, man. Like just give me those.
Yeah, the OG color. No one asked you to do this. Just like with the Jordan 17, no one asked you to make it a low cut. The OG colorway a low cut. No one asked for that. Give us what we want. Which makes me think that when that Duncan finally does come back, they're gonna F it up all the way. Just because.
No, we gotta get lucky and hope that the Whitaker group gets their hand on being able to do something with one of those. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter which brand, but as long as the Whitaker group gets their hands on the Duncan, we'd be all right. You know what I mean? We'd be okay.
All right. Let's go ahead and transition. So no keeping it 100 tonight because our money is somewhere in the universe playing golf or watching golf or whatever. But it is time for you to just see.
Them joints look like the low cut Pepto-Bismol joints. But yeah, I mean this goes on par, right? Because I feel like people do shit before they get fired from a job on purpose. I truly think somebody at Nike knows that their job is getting ready to come up. Like they're not going to meet their review, and so they just put this, like they cleared this shit, and I feel like they did this shit on purpose, right? Because this is absolutely crazy that this is even a thing. You know what I mean? Like this used to be like the spoof shoe. You know what I mean? Like, but like the fact that somebody like literally greenlit these shits, like is like they know they're getting fired. Like their review at the end of this year is definitely we're letting go. We're going in a different direction. Performance is not hitting it whatsoever. Like, and they're like, take the L on these. Like they're gonna mass produce the shit out of these shoes, and like nobody's gonna buy them. But then I was like thinking like on a business sense, like somebody was like, yeah, we have to take a loss so we can get that money back. And this is what they're doing. Like we asked for just subtle shit. We literally just asked for the OG, you know what I'm saying? Foam pods, the OG, like all of these shits. And this is what we get. This is what we get right here. This is what we get. We don't even ask for, we've been asking for Griffies, we've been asking for the Deons, we've been asking for the Hardaways, we've been like the Duncans, and Nike decides, you know what, we're gonna hit you with the Nardwuar, you know, like toe box. Like what? What is this?
Bro, this is terrible.
Again, this is fashion week shit. Like this is not for us. This is not.
Have they ever done it before though for Fashion Week? I feel like this Fashion Week is sticking out for just some reason.
Yeah, because they square-toed a fucking Air Force One and made it also look like it's part of a cowboy boot. Like
they did the shock too. Remember? They squared because the shock already kind of has somewhat of a square.
Yeah. It's that one collab. It's a lady shoe.
Yep.
And they produce those like for real. You know.
I don't know. These are terrible. You might know the retail on these. Doesn't matter.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think these are not like a at least out of the stuff I've seen from Fashion Week that is coming out. I haven't seen anything about these joints.
I catch anybody with these like this. This is jail time worthy right here. Like,
yeah, I feel you.
I wouldn't want to get kicked by those. I'll say that.
All right, CB.
This is a great thing. Because we're basically just talking about all the stuff. You know what I mean? So, because these are all, not even all, I don't think, but this is a large chunk of that Fashion Week wall that he also pulled the square toe Air Forces off of. So, but the thing is there is it's like a Geodome low that they're doing. It's this bottom, it's like the bottom right, I guess. And and they debuted I think it was an eggplant colorway. And those actually look kind of fire to me. But literally everything else, I do kind of feel like they're messing with us. But was there anything from all the Nike Paris Fashion Week stuff that actually stood out to y'all? Like, I actually am going to be looking for those Geodomes.
2 pair. Just 2 pair. The Bacons, I did like the Bacons. And I'm assuming, I don't know what that Flight Posit Nike boot, black one all the way at the bottom.
Yeah, I think those are the Geodomes.
Yeah, those only ones that really, I mean, not even the Air Maxes were. I hated what they did with the Air Max, but yeah, the only one that is that the Shock with the heel that you was talking about right there too?
Nah, but they it does look like they're doing more of this, turning sneakers into dress shoes or just throwing crazy materials on them. That's for sure. They like
that Bacon. I like the idea of the aspect of that Bacon. And that, so for those who don't know, the Bacon, if you go to the second column, it's the second shoe down. It's the blue and green.
Yep.
There's a brownish kind of colorway right there. That is the Air Bacon. That's the only one that really stood out.
Bro, they pissed me off with that 97 silhouette, bro.
We're all thinking the same thing.
I knew you was
Bro,
doing that.
I saw that shit. I was furious, bro. I've never been furious about somebody just being dumb, but like that right there, like officially pissed me off for that day. I was like, you know what? I'm off of social media because Nike fucked me over. Like this, why?
And that's why you were excited about the silver bullet post with the black tongues. You're like, yo, I need a palate cleanser from this.
I feel like they're trolling because how many pairs of these do you actually make? Or are you making them to order? Because there's no way in the world you pressed more than 40 pairs of these shoes, if that. There's no way in the world Nike, maybe they did, but 40 pairs.
Bet money. There's at least 40 people out there in the world that all they hear is there's only 40 of these shoes out here in the world, so I gotta have them. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, no.
You know what it is.
Terrible.
Again, I wouldn't, maybe because I'm pressed for the Bacon release this year. That's why it's not bad. So, but everything else is I could do without. Yes, I've seen the see-through shoes, Eric. There's actually a few different pairs of those see-through shoes making its way around. Yeah. Before we do anything else, we forgot to do this. Order yourself some DC Shop Pie this weekend. Save 10%, WRSE 10. Shout out to Grind, shout out to Margaret. Yeah, black-owned Chicago deep dish style pizza. They will ship to you. And I don't think I have any of my widgets on this one, but the QR code, you know what it is. And then also, while we are here, let's do this one.
Take it from me. I know a quality D-cup when I see one. I mean, I'm kind of an expert. I've spent years appreciating the right shape, the right feel, the right attention to detail. And these right here, they're flawless. Smooth, durable, designed to be handled. And trust me, you're gonna love having these D-cups in your hands. Hot, cold, it doesn't matter. They perform exactly how you need them to, every single time. Whether you're at home, on the go, or showing them off just a little, they always get attention. And once you've got one, you're not letting go. Take it from me. I'm not only a client, I keep D-cups with me constantly. D-cups by Doreen. Go ahead, hold one.
What's with the looking?
Nah, I was looking at the sport like, damn, they it's 1-1 already. Like, fuck defense.
Oh, yeah. It's my D-cup custom. Save 15%, WRC 15. Get you a custom. Get you some shot glasses. Get you some pens. You know, I meant to bring the pens out so I can see the pens. Get you pens. Get you something customized using the discount code WRSE 15.
Water bottle, bro.
Oh shit.
Me and CB gonna officially get a cup, bro. That shit.
One day, man. God, that shit was so funny.
All right. All that said, let's show some sneakers and get out of here. Let's do that. All right. So I was going to show my new workout shoes, but I forgot I also got these this week. Boom. While we're on the topic at hand and a good deal and saving money and being on sale because
Bang, bang.
I've been eyeing these for a while. And you know what? If had I bought these right away, I would have spent like $70. But I was able to grab these with free shipping from the van store for like $29.
Patience saves pockets.
Patience. So yeah, it's a little pink and I believe it's like a navy blue. Rock these all summer. So yeah, get you some Vans for those who want some Vans.
You know, I'm in the business of good karma, good juju, you know, putting it out in the atmosphere, all that good stuff. I think I just saw a post. I sent it to the fellas at Nike, have been talking about releasing a shoe that is near and dear to my heart, the Dion Diamond Turf joints. And I still have my OG ones that don't look half bad. They're still, you know, look pretty good. They held the test of time. And if you remember the year that these hoes dropped out, the fact that these are still pretty good, let you know I was serious about not fucking these up. And I plan on getting another pair.
Pat already got them. Pat is advertising and he has them already.
Who?
Pat. Pat is dope. What should I call my store?
Anyway, it's what? You know what?
He got them already. He did the fit. The fit.
Done about.
Quick story time, because then I do want to get to go and watch this game. But I had entered the sneaker raffle, and per usual, I forgot about it. And then I got an email saying, "Guess what? You lost the raffle." Pretty usual stuff. But then a few hours later, I get a second email saying, "Oh, that first email was a mistake. You actually won the raffle." And I was like, "Oh, this kind of shit is pretty fun." But we got the pink theme going on. Because we did get the whichever ones of these Travis got are,
which is crazy.
But yeah, these are the
I want.
I thought these were I like these ones better than the
iconic.
I did swap the laces already. And I've worn these already. So yeah, these were one of those where not doing anything revolutionary, but the ones that Travis has done are arguably his best ones. So
yep. To make a phone call tonight after seeing those, and yeah. All right. I think one last thing to do before we get out of here. Where can you find this? Don't piss E off even more. WRSEpodcast.com. Go find all the latest episodes. Get you a shirt. Oh, shout out to Gen X TV, where you can also find us. Some of our older episodes there. There's some smoking spills on there that aren't available on this YouTube. But yeah, shout out to Coach Kim. Shout out to Chauncey. We'll be making our return there shortly when everybody's feeling a little better. We'll do a live show on Gen X TV with our folks. But other than that, everybody have an amazing weekend. There is a game on right now that I know everybody wants to get back to and watch. But I think that's really about it. Soul Tales, WRS Podcast. Yeah. Anything else? All right. There you go.
Follow us on YouTube at WRSE Podcast. Be sure to like and subscribe.
Peace.